SoHo and rain, hold me here. SoHo and rain, I disappear. SoHo and rain, still I stay. SoHo and rain, and I feel okay. A sax from a doorway, a laugh in the steam. Two strangers leaning close in a silver beam. I cross the avenue, heart in my hands. The puddles take my face and understand. And I keep walking slow, past every open door. The night looks back at me like it knows me more. SoHo and rain, hold me here. SoHo and rain, I disappear. SoHo and rain, still I stay. SoHo and rain, and I feel okay. If I vanish tonight, let the water keep my shape. Let the roofs breathe low, let the empty blocks awake. I was lonely, yes, but the lonely turned to gold. In the blur of falling down, something warm took hold. SoHo and rain, hold me here. SoHo and rain, I disappear. SoHo and rain, still I stay. SoHo and rain, and I feel okay. SoHo and rain, hold me near. SoHo and rain, I'm almost taps softly on the window. The room wakes up in amber light. A circle on the wooden table, from the cup beside my hand. Morning slowly turns to evening, without asking for a plan. People borrow empty chairs, shake the rain from heavy coats. Every little stain and footprint has a quiet way to show nothing needs to hurry now. Even time sits back down. Leave the streets outside the glass. Warm light fills the room at last. Tiny moments come and go like the rain beyond the road. Steam keeps rising, windows glow. The city moves a little slow. Another cup, another circle spreads across the wooden grain. Someone closes a worn-out notebook. Someone smiles, then leaves again. Traffic hums like distant waves. Neon flickers through the rain. Every table keeps a story no one came to take away. Leave the streets outside the glass. Warm light fills the room at last. Tiny moments come and go like the rain beyond the cross the window. Evening settles street by street. The coffee cools, the rain continues. Both arrive without a sound. Leave the streets outside a while. Hold this hour without a name. Empty cups remain behind. Quiet circles mark the time. Rain taps softly on the window. The lights stay warm until closing. Sleep still wet from the walk outside. Rain keeps falling past the light. Sleeves still wet from the walk outside. Tiny drops catch the light. Umbrella closed beside the door. The floor remembers where I've been before. A warm cup waits upon the table. Steam begins to fill the air. Outside traffic moves in silence, like it knows I'm staying here. No one counts the passing hours. Every sound falls into place. Leave the weather outside the door. Warm lights settle across the room. Windows shimmer soft and gold. The city's slower than before. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. slows its pace. The sleeves begin to lose the rain. Thread by thread they warm again. Coffee cools without a word. Quiet songs replace the noise. Someone smiles across the room. Someone leaves without a sound. Only footsteps meet the doorway as the rain keeps coming down. Nothing asks for attention, still it stays within the room. Leave the weather outside the door. Warm lights settle across the room. Windows shimmer, soft and gold. The city's slower than before. Street lights gather on the pavement. Puddles carry pieces of gold. The coffee stain beside my hand marks another quiet hour. My sleeves are almost dry by now. The rain outside hasn't changed. Some afternoons need nothing more than one small table by the glass. The room grows softer as daylight fades. Every window frames the rain. The city breathes beyond the glass while everything feels unhurried. Leave the weather outside the door. Hold this evening a little more. Golden colors fill the room. Every shadow feels alive. No destination waiting now. Only rain beyond the glass. My sleeves are dry. The rain goes on. The lights stay warm until closing. I thought it wouldn't last. The sky would clear so fast. Rain kept falling, soft and slow. The city whispered, don't rush home. One warm cup beside my hands. People traced their different plans. Umbrellas lined against the wall. Water shining down the glass. The traffic lights painted the floor in little colors near the door. I looked outside again and again. The streets replied with silver rain. Every minute changed the view. Every window caught something new. Stay a little, let it fall. Leave tomorrow outside these walls. Golden lights across the room turned another gray afternoon. Coffee cooled, the room stayed warm. Nothing needed to transform. Someone smiled, someone waved. Another page, another day. A second cup from my table. The evening felt a little slower. Books were closing one by one. Quiet voices blended softly. Steam kept rising toward the light. Street reflections filled the night. I stopped asking when I'd leave. The room already answered me. Every shadow found its place. Every heartbeat matched the rain. Stay a little, let it fall. Leave tomorrow outside these walls. Golden lights across the room turned another gray afternoon. Coffee cooled, the room stayed warm. Nothing needed to transform. slipped inside once more. I reached for my umbrella, then sat back down without a word. Stay a little while it falls. Some evenings never ask for more. Every window still aglow, every puddle caught the sky. One more moment, one more song. The night was never waiting on me. Warm lights fading, cup now empty. The door unlocked at last. I stepped outside, the rain was still there. This time I didn't mind. The skies are gray without a sun. One deep breath, then came the rain. People started running fast, newspapers covered waiting heads, umbrellas opened one by one like flowers across the block. The cafe awning filled in moments, shoulder to shoulder. No empty space. Nobody planned to stop right here. The rain decided for everyone. Traffic slowed, the lights stayed green. Water covered every street. Hold the doorway, hold the warmth. Watch the city disappear. Every rooftop caught the rain, every window caught the light. For a little while, the whole world fit beneath one small shelter. Steam, sleeves kept dripping outside. The storm kept talking. Drops roll slowly from our coats, paper cups, one quiet hand. Someone smiled at soaking shoes. Someone moved to make more room. Taxi lights became reflections. Crosswalk lines became rivers. Nobody asked how long we'd stay. Nobody seemed to mind at all. Thunder echoed far away. Still the rain refused to leave. Hold the door, hold the warmth. Watch the city disappear. Every rooftop caught the rain, every window caught the light. For a little while, the whole world fit beneath one small shelter. Above SoHo, the awning sang drop by drop. One umbrella closed too early, laughter followed back inside. The rain grew softer, not enough. Nobody moved quite yet. Strangers stood without speaking, sharing silence, sharing time outside. The city hurried inside. No one dared stay a little until the sky finds another story to tell. Golden windows against the rain, tiny moments stayed together. One last glance beyond the awning, and the city called us home. glare without a sound. One deep breath, then came the rain. I stepped inside to wait it out. One warm coffee, one dry seat. Umbrellas gathered near the doorway. Tiny rivers crossed the floor. The window slowly lost the street. Only lights were shining through. Someone laughed across the room. Someone folded a soaking coat. The rain kept falling, minute by minute. The whole city slowed its pace. Warm lights filled the room. Coffee steam rose slowly outside. The rain remained. Inside, nobody hurried. Every table held a story. Every window framed the storm. Another sip, another song. The evening settled on its own. The bell kept ringing at the door. More umbrellas joined the line. Fresh footprints covered the floor. Water glistened by the chairs. Streetlights painted golden rivers across the glass and onto faces. Nobody checked the weather now. Nobody reached for dripping coats. The clouds stayed low above SoHo. Still the rain wouldn't leave. Warm lights filled the room. Coffee steam rose slowly outside. The rain remained. Inside, nobody hurried. Every table held a story. Every window framed the storm. Book stayed open, one more chapter. Coffee cooled without complaint. Someone smiled toward the window, watching taxis move like boats. The doorway opened, closed again. Warm air drifted into rain. Still nobody stood to leave. The storm had changed the evening. The rain decided how long we'd stay. The clocks moved on, we didn't notice. Some places only feel like home when the weather says slow down. Golden windows lit the night. Rain kept dancing past the glass. Small moments filled the silence. Warm voices filled the room. Outside, the streets kept shining. Inside, time stood still. The coffee emptied. The rain remained. I came inside to wait a while. The rain never stopped. Neither did the evening. Rain tapped softly on the glass. One umbrella waited still. The doorway filled with dripping coats. Umbrellas lined against the wall. Coffee steamed above the tables outside. at first. The rain kept falling all the same. Warm lights filled the room, footsteps faded one by one. The streets were calling, but something stayed behind. Every window held the rain, every table held the evening. The bell rang, then settled down. The chairs grew empty near the glass. Someone paused before the doorway, looked around, then walked away. Tiny drops slipped to the floor. The wooden stand held one more story. Outside, the rain remained. Inside, the silence grew. Warm lights filled the room, footsteps faded one by one. The streets were calling, but something stayed behind. Every window held the rain, every table held the evening. Closing time came quietly. The music played a little lower. The last cup was washed away. The lights grew soft above the room. Still the umbrella waited there, patient as the falling rain. No one came to claim, not tonight. Some things are forgotten without a reason. Some things become part of the place they were left. Golden lights met the rain. The doorway stayed away. Small moments never asked to be remembered. One more glance before the lock. One quiet story without a name. The rain kept falling. The umbrella stayed until the morning. Rain on the window changed the night. I came for an iced coffee. The sky replied with falling rain. The chalkboard menu looked the same, but every order started changing. Tea replaced the lemonade. Hot lattes found new hands. Outside, the sidewalk shimmered. Inside, the room grew warm. Nobody planned to stay this long. The rain had other ideas. Warm cups filled the tables. Golden lights met the rain. Windows blurred into soft colors. Every smile stayed a little longer. Outside, the streets were singing. Inside, the evening bloomed. Fresh umbrellas lined the doorway. Wet coats shared the hooks. Steam curled above the mugs. Tiny circles marked the wood. The weather quietly changed the rhythm. Conversation found its pace. No one rushed to pay the bill. No one watched the clock. Warm cups filled the tables. Golden lights met the rain. Windows blurred into soft covered every window, coffee still filled the air. The city waited beyond the glass, the room felt bright enough. The menu never changed, but somehow everything else did. Rain stayed. The rain stayed. We smiled and ordered one more cup. Rain found the sidewalk before it found me. One cup of coffee, a quiet seat. The window blurred with passing lights. I paid the bill, folded the receipt, slipped it into my coat. Outside the rain was steady. Taxis drifted through the glow. The evening felt a little slower than I expected. Nothing special, just another stop until the weather changed the night. Warm lights stayed behind, coffee lingered on my hands. The streets shine brighter than they should. I walked home without rushing, letting the rain choose the pace. Back at home I reached inside, looking for my keys. The paper had gone soft, the ink had started running. The total could still be read. The date was barely there. One small thing from one small cafe still carried the rain. Warm lights stayed behind, coffee lingered on my hands. The streets shine brighter than they should. I walked home without rushing, letting the rain choose the pace. Some memories don't ask to be kept, they simply stay, folded quietly in a pocket, waiting to be found. The city had moved on, the clouds had drifted west, but one small page still remembered golden windows, coffee steam, a rainy evening in SoHo. The receipt was still wet. Rain found the sidewalk before it found me. One cup of coffee, a quiet seat. The window blurred with passing lights. I paid the bill, folded the receipt, slipped it into my coat. Outside the rain was steady. Taxis drifted through the glow. fast the pace. Waiting to be found. The city had moved on, the clouds had drifted west, but one small page still remembered golden windows, coffee steam, a rainy evening in SoHo. The receipt was still wet. The bell kept ringing, rain kept falling. Umbrellas gathered by the doorway, drops rolled slowly across the floor. Someone laughed behind a latte, someone dried their glasses. The napkin holder looked half full for just a while before another hand reached in. The windows blurred, the room grew warmer outside. The rain stayed busy. Warm cups covered the tables, coffee steam filled the air. Wet sleeves brushed the chairs. Small conversations found their corners outside. The streets kept shining inside. The evening stayed. Fresh footprints crossed the doorway. Another jacket found a hook. Someone folded a paper bag to keep it dry. Tiny circles marked the wood, one by one. The stack beside the sugar jar became a little smaller. No one counted how many came, only the rain seemed to know. Warm cups covered the tables, coffee steam filled the air. Wet sleeves brushed the chairs. Small conversations found their corners outside. The streets kept shining inside. The evening stayed. The holder finally emptied. Someone smiled and looked around. The barista reached beneath the counter, found one last pack. The room laughed without a reason. Rain tapped gently on the glass. The cafe carried another hour without anyone complaining. Some evenings leave behind nothing more than little things. A damp table, an empty holder, one more cup. Golden lights met the rain, coffee warmed cold hands. The windows held the city, the room held the weather. Nobody planned to stay so long, but once, then once again. Rain covered every corner, people hurried through the street. The front door opened, warm air met the evening. Umbrellas gathered by the wall, drops slipped onto the floor. Another coffee started brewing. The room grew louder, one hello at a time. Warm lights filled the doorway, coffee steam met the rain. Wet jackets found their chairs, quiet voices filled the room. Outside, the sidewalk shimmered inside. The night slowed down. The bell kept singing every few minutes. Cold air drifted past the tables. Someone smiled while drying glasses. Someone offered the last empty seat. The window blurred again, then cleared by a passing sleeve. The coffee grinder never rested, neither did the rain. Nobody asked how long the storm would stay. Warm lights filled the doorway, coffee steam met the rain. Wet jackets found their chairs, quiet voices filled the room. Outside, the sidewalk shimmered inside. The night slowed down. Another umbrella, another order, another chair pulled closer. The pastry case grew lighter, the laughter stayed soft. Someone finally closed a book. Someone finally looked outside. The rain was still there waiting. Some evenings never become extraordinary. They simply bring people to the same place at the same time. Golden windows held the glow. The rain kept calling. The door answered back again and again. Every arrival changed the room without saying a word. The lights stayed warm. The bell grew quiet. The rain didn't. Rain collects beneath the traffic lights. Everything slows after 9. The coffee shop has emptied out, leaving little echoes behind. Every building wears a different face. Some are dark, some stay awake. Somewhere above these quiet streets, someone forgot to close the shades. I don't know your name, never heard your voice. Still the smallest light feels enough tonight. There's a place that never asked me in, still somehow feels familiar. A room painted gold, conversations in the wind. A passing train shakes every pane. Then everything grows still again. A record spins in someone's room. A silhouette moves out of frame. It's strange the stories we invent when all we have is distant light. Maybe every window keeps pieces of another world. Maybe that's enough tonight just to keep me walking. Summer laughter fills the air upstairs while rain keeps falling slowly. Every glowing square along the block feels like another memory. I don't need to know the life inside or how the evening started. Just the warmth that reaches through the glass makes this weather easier. The sidewalk shimmers silver now. Headlights drift like quiet stars. The city never says a word, still somehow answers every thought. Another corner, another light, another reason not to hurry home. Every street becomes a little less alone when the windows stay awake. Tiny suns above the pouring rain, keeping midnight from fading. I keep walking with the weather, no destination in my hands. Only borrowed one from strangers, scattered softly through the dark. The rain keeps writing on the glass. The lights refuse to disappear. And I leave with nothing but a little warmth to carry home. The evenings slip beneath the clouds. Store signs flickered into view. Someone pulled a chair back softly from a cafe almost through. Every puddle caught the skyline, only for a passing breath. Then another pair of headlights drew a different silhouette. Nothing has to be remembered, nothing tried to disappear. Every moment changed its colors just by being here. Every glow kept drifting farther across the streets below, never finding solid ground, only places left to flow. I stood still while all around me shapes became another scene. Some nights never hold their picture, they just shimmer in between. A train rolled under quiet bridges, leaving echoes in the steel. Someone closed an umbrella slowly, like the ending of a real apartment window stayed awake, soft against the cooling air. I never saw the people living there, only traces they would share. Every reflections I couldn't keep. There was comfort in the movement, not in holding anything, only watching all the colors find another place to land. The sidewalks carried borrowed brightness further than the eye could see. Nothing stayed the way it started. Maybe that's what stayed with me. Kept walking through the silence till the morning touched the sky, leaving every scattered shimmer exactly where I learned to fly. The bill above the doorway rang and settled back into the room. Someone folded up an umbrella, leaving little drops to bloom. The chair beside the window waited like it always knew my name. Outside the traffic carried on. Inside nothing felt the same. A cup between my hands grew warmer while the evening lost its shape. The city blurred a little more with every breath it gave. The view dissolved into soft colors, edges fading one by one. Headlights drifted through the glass like they belonged to no one. I could still imagine every street, even when I couldn't see. Some nights become much clearer when they hide what used to be. A spoon against a ceramic cup marked the quiet passing time. Someone laughed across the room and disappeared outside. Tiny rivers crossed the window, tracing places I had missed. The world beyond kept moving slowly, hidden in the silver mist. Nothing has to stay forever, nothing hurried out the door. The room became its own small weather, safe from everything before. Street lights melted into amber, cars became a trail of light. Every passing shadow lingered just beyond my line of sight. There was beauty in not knowing where each glowing color led. Some pictures never sharpened, they're remembered soft instead. The warmth stayed close around the table while the evening leaned against the glass. I watched the shapes outside surrender to reflection